Yo, what's cracking, everybody? My name is LBThaRealist. This is Surrealistic Studios Room Edition, where the real gets surreal, and it gets most surreal. So I've been watching the videos coming out. I've been watching people's posts on Twitter and people posting on Instagram and Facebook. You know, I've been getting to arguments with friends and family members and so-called friends and so-called family members about who won in this Eminem versus MGK diss battle royale we got going on. What ain't really a battle, it kind of is a battle royale if you think about it, because Eminem just dropped a surprise album. He got trashed for his last album, Revival. A lot of people didn't like. A lot of people liked it. I enjoyed it. I actually enjoyed it. There's a few tracks that I don't really fuck with on an everyday basis, but I enjoyed it as a whole. But a lot of people didn't enjoy it, so he caught a lot of flack for that. And he decided to drop a surprise album like 9-10 months later, or you know, whatever the fuck, called Kamikaze. And on this album, he goes at everybody. He goes at Joe Buttons. He goes at Lil Pump, Lil Yachty in a way. A lot of people thought he was going at Drake, but it turns out he was never going at Drake. And he said in an interview with Sway that he would never go at Drake, as far as now, anyways, because he's in his good graces. So I just wanted to give my kind of reaction to the whole situation. This is probably going to be a 4 or 5 parter in a series of Eminem videos. You know, call me a fanboy, call me a stan, whatever you want to call me, whatever. I'm passionate about what I'm passionate about, and Eminem is my favorite rapper alive right now. My number one is always going to be Tupac, because he was the first person that made me start rapping and really got me into hip-hop and into the culture as a whole. But Eminem, I guess, is what keeps me going. He's the one that gives me energy. Not that Tupac don't give me energy, but I'm just saying, as far as rappers that are still here, that are still putting it down, Em is the guy. He's the motherfucking GOAT. I'm sorry, that's just my opinion. So this is why I feel that way. Now, I told you I liked Revival. There's a couple tracks I didn't feel too much, but Eminem still spits regardless. It don't matter on what track he's on. It don't matter if it's a pop track, rap track, or trap, whatever the fuck the beat is, or whoever he's on the song with, he's always gonna spit his ass off. So you can't take that away from him. And all these people saying that Eminem sucks and he's trash and he's not like he used to be. Your favorite rapper knows about Eminem. Your favorite rapper gives Eminem his props, or at least they should if they're being realistic. If they're being logical and reasonable, then they would give Eminem his props. I don't give a fuck who we're talking about. Tech 9, KRS-One, Rakim, they all know. Redman, they all know what's up with Eminem, Marshall Mathers. They all know that he is a GOAT. He may not be the one and only GOAT, because a lot of people feel different things. A lot of people, their music resonate with different people. A lot of Eminem's music doesn't resonate with a lot of people in the black community because Eminem talks about crazy ass shit. But that being said, you still can't take anything away from his lyrical ability. So if you're one of these people, these new people that are saying that, oh, you know, MGK's Rap Devil, because MGK released a diss track going after Eminem called Rap Devil in response to the verse he put out, or, you know, the little part in the verse he put out about MGK on Kamikaze, or the album Kamikaze. They're saying that, you know, it was a better diss track, or that, you know, MGK is better, he's a better rapper than Eminem, or, oh man, I've been hearing so much shit, it's unbelievable. This is why it's got to be like it's got to be like a 4, 5, 6 parter in a series of videos. It's just too much shit to talk about. I really need to break it down. So look, we'll just call this video the Eminem introductory. The Eminem discussion introductory video, the Eminem MGK discussion intro video. I don't know. We'll work out the title later. But this is what we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about Revival. We're going to talk about Kamikaze. We're going to talk about the new diss track that he just released, Eminem, called Killshot. We're going to talk about MGK. We're going to talk about Rap Devil. And we're going to talk about some shit that we're going to talk about the fact. Let's talk about it. Since you want to talk about it, we're going to talk about it. Let's talk about it. Hashtag let's talk about it. So we're going to talk about the fact that MGK just released a photo on his Instagram, how he opened up for, I believe it was Fall Out Boy. A couple days ago, he opened up for Fall Out Boy. He told his fans to put their middle fingers up and take a picture. So he turns around, and I guess he had on a shirt that said that it was the Killshot logo from Eminem's diss track. He put it on a shirt and wore it on stage and performed his Rap Devil. Now, it turns out from fans that were actually there, they had no idea that they were doing that. Those fans weren't dissing Eminem. They put their middle fingers up to take a picture. MGK turned around, I guess took off his sweatshirt, and then he had the shirt underneath. And then when he turned around, they got footage of it. They started booing MGK on stage. They booed him off stage. They booed your boy off stage. Because they wasn't having that shit. Don't try to use Fall Out Boy's crowd and they fans to try to diss Eminem fans or try to diss Eminem. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck? So that was a fail. Huge fucking fail in my book. You came out on stage with your own diss track shirt of your face in a Target. You know, thinking that I was doing something, saying you don't give a fuck. Then you took the picture, performed Rap Devil, turned around, everybody booed you. There was a few people clapping. You had some fans out there, no doubt. But for the majority of it, man, they wasn't feeling that corny ass shit. So let's talk about another L real quick. Another L MGK had was, turns out, this nigga didn't even write the whole diss track. He didn't even write all of Rap Devil. Now, there's some people making a lot of excuses. I'm hearing a lot of mental gymnastics going on about how this is, no, you got to understand, and Eminem had other people, you know, he gave writing credits to other people on other songs before, and you got to understand that somebody could just be in the background yelling, woo! Or you could say something like this, instead of saying this, you could say that. Or instead of saying that, you could say that. Man, kill all that shit, man. This was a diss track. This is a rap battle. This is hip hop we're talking about. This ain't no new mumble rap freestyle bullshit. This is real freestyle. This is real, not real free. This is real hip hop diss track shit. When you put out a diss against somebody, it's supposed to be you versus them versus you. It's not supposed to be you versus them and then they boy who was in the studio with them and then possibly somebody else who contributed a woo or whoever the fuck. No, that's not how this shit works. You think you get points for that? You think it? So technically, Eminem is really going against two rappers, MGK and Ronnie J, because Ronnie J was the other writer on Rap Devil. So really, he's going against two. So Eminem is he's burying two rappers for the price of one. You know what I'm saying? So that was a big L in my book, man. How the fuck you gonna have another writer on a diss track to Eminem? In this climate, in this hip-hop climate, man, you tripping. You trip. That was another fat L in my book. Now, no lie, MGK gets a W in the fact that he actually had the balls enough to go against M to go. He gets a W in that realm. I totally understand. I agree. He had balls enough to do it. It was a good diss track. Rap Devil was a good diss track. It wasn't great by any means. It was good. He had some good lines in there. A lot of it was corny as fuck, but you know, we'll leave that up to the listener. He started it off by saying, somebody grabbed the clippers. His beard is weird. Your beard is weird. Did you know that? I just want you to know your beard is weird. You know, your beard is weird. That's the new generation of rap shit we got going on now. And then he does the hook with auto-tune. Come on, man. You gonna do the hook with auto-tune up against Eminem? Are you fucking slow? Come on, man. That was another L if you ask me. You did the hook in auto-tune? Let's talk about it. Let's talk about how you put up trash vocals against Eminem. You knew you was going to get... And this is another thing that I don't understand. I understand what MGK is doing. I understand what Machine Gun Kelly's doing. We should call him Machine Bun Kelly. Machine Man Bun Kelly. He's smart. He put out a diss track. You know, he just had a freestyle with Funk Flex. Then he put out the diss track. And he's got a mixtape coming out. A mixtape or EP or something like that called Binge. So he's capitalizing off all this shit. I am not mad at him for that. Not at all. I'm not mad at him for going against Eminem. Not at all. Somebody had to do it. You know what I'm saying? It's great entertainment. I applaud MGK for giving us great entertainment, great hip hop entertainment. I mean, this is gonna go down. This is legendary. You know what I'm saying? Let me close that because it's getting a little bright in here. But this is good shit. This is good shit, and I really hope that Eminem releases another diss track against MGK. I was hoping that he would do a back-to-back, like boom, boom, like nigga, you know, the Killshot, then the Burial. You feel me? But this is what he wanted to do. He said he's gonna do this one and done thing. So I mean, if we're lucky, we'll get another one. We'll get a few more. If we're luckier, more rappers will come out the woodworks and start dissing them, and Eminem would just have to feel compelled to. You know, I kind of want him to do that, and then halfway I don't want him to do that, because he made a great point on Sway when he was talking to Sway in his interview. He said that if he does that, you know, he's going to be making diss songs to a bunch of people for the next 5, 10, 15, whatever years. You know what I'm saying? It's like, in this hip-hop climate, people are not judging by the same criteria anymore. And that's another thing that I wanted to talk about. That's another thing that we'll get to, and I'll segment these videos out so they're more clear and concise. But this was just the intro video, like I said before. But people are not judging lyricism and wordplay and metaphors. They're not judging the same way that they used. We're missing each other here. I want to say it's an older generation versus a younger generation thing, but it's not, because there's plenty of people in the younger generation that have respect and pay homage, and they know who M is in the game, and they respect him. They already know what it is. Bad Baby included. Yes, Lil Danielle Bergoli, Bad Baby. She's a rapper now. She says she don't even listen to Eminem, but she still knows he's GOAT. You know, even she knows what's up, and she ain't never heard Eminem in her life, probably. She probably heard Hi, My Name Is, but, you know, she probably heard some shit. I know she heard some shit, man. I mean, who knows? But anyways, you know, it's not a newer generation versus a older generation thing. Really, it's just what I think in my own mind. I think it's recently become fashionable to hate on Eminem, and it has a lot to do with, I think, the political climate and, you know, the way the entertainment realm has gone lately, and PC culture. It's very fashionable to hate on Eminem, and there's levels to it. You know, you got the people that they just plain don't like Eminem at all. Eminem could say whatever he wants to say, anything positive. It doesn't matter what he says. They're always going to have disdain for Eminem. And that's just what it is. Those people you can't talk to, you can't reach them, because they've made it up in their minds that anything Eminem does or touches or says is just automatically bad. It's automatically trash, and it's not worth listening to. I don't fuck with those type of people. Then you got your other people that say that Eminem is not what he used to be. That they wish he would go back to the old M when he was Slim Shady and he was going off and getting crazy and spazzing. They want him to go back to the spazzing. And they don't realize that this man is 45 years. This man is grown. This man has lived through all that. This man has been through all that. He's evolved. You know what I'm saying? The music is going to evolve with the fan base. You want him to go back to some shit. You know what I'm saying? You guys just want him to kill himself and pop pills and be on that stupid shit. And he's trying to be on a whole nother wavelength. You know what I'm saying? Then you got your people that they're just petty ass Eminem haters. They're not really, oh, I hate everything Eminem does, but they pick little things about whatever Eminem does and they hate on it. You know what I'm saying? So they're related to those people, but they're very particular people. Like those people that say that they didn't like the beat on Killshot. You didn't like the beat on Killshot? Get the fuck out of here. When do we start judging diss tracks based on the beat? Like, I get that the beat goes into the song, but stop making it seem as though that the beat makes or breaks a diss track. Like, we're not judging on the same, we're not judging on the right criteria here. You know what I'm saying? Ether, Nas and Ether, he dropped the diss track against Jay-Z. That wasn't the greatest beat, but it was the words of what he was saying. It was how he was saying it. It was what he was saying. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. This hip-hop climate that we live in is unbelievable now, where people would rather hear auto-tune and a catchy repetitive hook than they want to hear real lyrics and real words. Hip-hop used to be about the struggle. It used to be about coming up in the ghetto and making it. It used to be about, you know what I'm saying? It used to be so much more content filled than what we currently have in today's hip-hop climate. And I think that plays a major part in why people feel the way they do about Eminem. Because Eminem, I've heard this said before, I forget who said it. I think it was Rakim who said Eminem is a rapper's rapper. You know what I'm saying? I believe it was Rakim. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comment section below, but they said he's a rapper's rapper. You know what I'm saying? He's a MC's MC. He's old school. He studied the greats, Rakim, LL Cool J. You know what I'm saying? All the pioneers of real hip hop, Run DMC. He studied this shit. You know what I'm saying? So he knows about wordplay. He knows about rhyme schemes. He knows about rhyme patterns and metaphors, and to him, that's what makes a great lyricist, being able to put on a great show with your wordsmithing abilities. And to these, I'm not going to say kids, because a lot of kids already know what's up, but I'm saying to these, to this new generation of hip-hop consumers, it's a total different ball game. Like, they're not judging on the same criteria that we used to judge from, and they don't view or consume music the same way we used to view and consume music. Everything is quick, fast-paced now. People got mad at him because he waited 2 weeks to drop the diss record. Come on now, those are the type of petty Eminem haters that I'm talking about. Where it's like they're not really judging on the lyrical ability. They're not judging on what he's saying. They're judging on stupid shit. Like, I didn't like the beat. The beat was kind of weird. Your beard is weird. And then they love that shit. Your beard is weird. Oh, MG got him. He got him. Nigga, what are you talking about? His beard is weird. He told him to grab the clippers. Let's talk about it. Do y'all know that, let me do the stat. Hold on, let me see. Killshot is at 72,692,609 views. Eminem's Killshot on YouTube. Rap Devil is at 95,226,781 views. So Eminem is gaining on that ass, and he just released a diss track about 3-4 days ago. Rap Devil has been out for about 2-3 weeks. Eminem continues to break charts, continues to break records. And there's actually people out there saying that there's a contest. There's people that think that there's a contest between Eminem and MGK. MGK 1, Eminem 0. How the fuck? If anything, it's Eminem 2, MGK 1. MGK came out with one diss track. That was it. Eminem dissed MGK. He dissed MGK on Not a Light. That was one. MGK dissed him on Rap Devil. That was one. Then Eminem came back and dissed him on Killshot. That was 2 and done. My nigga. That's it. There's no contest here. If anything, it's 2-1. That's it. But there's no contest here. You're putting a rap god up against a rap devil, and if you even go by the Christian story, the rap devil shit ain't gonna work. You know what I'm saying? Like the originator, the perpetrator. If you believe in that sort of thing, I mean, I don't know, man. Tell me what you guys think in the comment section below. I didn't want to make this video too long. It's already 20 minutes long of me rambling about my favorite rapper, Eminem. So, if you like the content, please subscribe to me if you haven't before. Like this video if you like, share it if you feel as though it's shareable. Comment below so I know what you guys have to think. Am I full of shit? Am I a standboy? Did you think Rap Devil beat Eminem? If so, if you believe that MGK is beating Eminem, tell me why you believe that. Don't just say Eminem is trash, garbage cans, thumbs down. I'm unsubbing. Make your claim. make your claims, speak your piece. I want to know what you guys have to say on the matter, all right? So with all that being said, remember to love from your hearts, peace in your souls, chicken grease in your tummies. And I appreciate everybody that's sticking with me. I know I haven't made videos in a while. It's just, you know, I get kind of burnt out with just talking politics all the time. So I'm just trying to switch it up every now and again. I'm gonna try reporting on some entertainment related stuff, you know, and just try to just change the mood a little bit. And when the time is right, you know, I'll start bringing, you know, the stories, and I'm gonna learn how to integrate that more properly. So that's what I'm trying to figure out how to do right now, because I got this thing where I binge, no pun intended, I binge on subjects. So if I'm really into music, that's all I'm doing for like a month or two. And that's what I've been doing. I've been doing a lot of music. I got mixtapes coming out. I already have one mixtape, The Rising, is out on SoundCloud. And I got another mixtape coming out. It's called Sick Flare Drip. That one's already done. I just got to master it up and put it out. And then I got another mixtape that I want to release. This is my hopes. I want to release another mixtape by Halloween. That's about a month away or whatever. So I got a lot of work to do, but I also want to keep making my videos. You know, I've been missing this so much, but a lot of times I'm not in the right environment. It's been hot lately. You know what I'm saying? I've been sweating, just uncomfortable, and just, my schedule changed again at work. So I'm trying to get in a right place where I can bring consistent material. So again, thanks to everybody who stuck with me. I appreciate you guys. You guys are my number one. You already know who you are. Charles, AWA, everybody, Pat, everybody out there that's still sub to me and still supporting me. I appreciate it, and I love you guys. And until next time, peace.